Oh, blowing out. And we're no longer in focus. What happened? What's up, everybody? Hold on, let's fix this. Trying to fix this, guys. Hold on. All right. So we got that fixed. Load this. This is all blowing out. We got a mess going on. Is audio working? Audio looks like it's working. Make sure we don't have any other issues. Everything looks good. All right. I think it's working. What's going on, everybody? Welcome everyone. Welcome. What's up, TikTok world? Let's see here. Everything looks good. Let's see some heat, son. What's up? Positive Pokemon players. What's up, my guy? Looks like everything is working. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't get a chance to go over everything today. You know, I just reset the whole system back up after Hawaii. I took everything with me to Hawaii for Pokemon Worlds, and I didn't stream. I don't think I streamed a single time at Worlds, which I'm so upset at myself for not streaming. Club America, what's going on, man? Welcome. We are streaming to both TikTok and YouTube tonight, so we are double streaming. However, it doesn't show in my Streamlabs that. I wonder. Yeah, I mean it is streaming on TikTok, so we're looking good there. But hope you guys are doing great. Epic Mom is in here. What's up? What's up, Epic Mom? I'm gonna give it a few minutes to see if anybody jumps in. Last minute, you know, I probably should have set this up yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was kind of planning on it. I just never got around. But yeah, I figured, you know what? I want to rip something. I didn't get to rip very much at all over the past couple weeks, and I wanted to get into it. Plus, you know, it's Stellar Crown, man. Got to open it right away. You know, can't be waiting on this stuff. So, but welcome everybody. I'm Harley, EpicTube HD. If you are new to the channel, welcome. I met a lot of great people out in Hawaii for Pokemon Worlds 2024. We definitely grew. We grew in both YouTube, Instagram, and I'm not sure if we really grew in TikTok though. Generic, what's up? I'm not too sure if we grew on TikTok though. TikTok's been tough for us to grow on, so it's weird that way, I guess. Otherwise, yeah, man. I'm repping the merch. We got some Honolulu merch on right now from Worlds. If anybody wants to ask any questions, now I'm gonna probably do another stream where we talk about, welcome in Carlos, probably another stream where I break more down certain things, but we can do that tonight. We can talk about some stuff tonight. I don't know yet if I'm gonna do a merch haul video. It feels like all the content creators who did merch haul videos have received a lot of hate because of their haul and because of the problems that kind of came out of Worlds from the Pokemon Center. Now, I don't think any of the content creators have earned or deserved any of the hate that's going on. The fact is, we were one of the first people to go in there and film and make our videos and do everything, and then we basically got to buy. We were only a few minutes ahead of the public. So, Pokeback! Hello, my friend. We were only a few minutes, not a few. I think we were an hour, I want to say 45 minutes to an hour before they opened up to the public. And what's up, everybody over at TikTok? Welcome. So we didn't get like a crazy amount of time. We didn't have like a whole day ahead of the public or anything like that. I think we were about 45 minutes to an hour ahead of the public when we went in and we got to make our content and stuff. So it's not like we had a whole bunch of time to do that. Now, there were a lot of content creators that went in, but there weren't enough to take all the skateboards and the ukuleles and the jerseys and the backpacks, and it wasn't like that. But again, I'm probably, what's going on, Swan Salt? I'm probably gonna make a haul video. I didn't actually get a lot. For me, I was kind of on a very strict budget, an extremely strict budget. So it was a little harder. I wonder if I should put that in autofocus, if that'll help me. But yeah, I was a little afraid to like kind of go hard because I kind of screwed up. I didn't understand how this all works. Okay, let me just point that out first of all. We had to make reservations to get into the Pokemon Center in advance. So when they dropped the link, I didn't get it right away. I didn't see it. So a lot of reservations had already filled up. I was able to get in on a reservation for, I think it was Thursday. It was a late reservation. It was 7 p.m. on a Thursday. Now the Pokemon Center opened on Wednesday to the public. And by the time I got there, the line, they were already an hour and a half behind. It was pretty insane, and I didn't want to waste my night, and I started hearing rumors already. They were almost sold out of everything in the shop for the day. I was like, I'm not going to stand in this line for an hour plus, get in there, and nothing, like the exclusive stuff. They had a lot of Pokemon Center stuff there, but what's up, Brandon Reynolds? Welcome. There was a lot of exclusive stuff there, but it wasn't there in the evening, so it didn't make sense to wait in line and be a part of that. So I got out of line. I just left. I was like, I'm not staying. And people were like, oh, you're crazy. I wouldn't do that. I would stay in line and all this sort of stuff. I'm like, no, man, I got to get out. I'm not going to waste my time. I have too many other things going on that are more important to me than to stand in the line. I already got a few items, the important ones I got on the Creators Day, or the Creators Hour, I should say. But yeah, so I left. But I did have another reservation for Friday in the morning, 11 o'clock. And the reason I made these two reservations, it wasn't so I could go in and buy everything up, right? It wasn't for that. It was so I could go in and film. That was why I did it. I made multiple reservations so I could film, and I was lucky to get those reservations. Now, I didn't make any other reservations for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, okay? When I went in Friday, most of the exclusive stuff was gone. Most of the exclusive stuff was gone, and what was there, it was only one item. So let's say they had, okay, there were 3 or 4 variations of the deck boxes, okay? The single and the double deck box. There was, I think, 3 to 4 art variations. And before the first 2 days, you could buy 5 of each one. Because they're deck boxes. The players need that stuff. So it was sold a lot of. That was the only one, the only item that you could buy more than 2 of, okay? Because those went so fast, they literally limited it down to just 1 deck box, from even all the arts. So any art that was left, you had to only pick 1 from that. And it got that bad with the stock, the inventory. So I really didn't get anything on Friday either. I basically used it to film, which is what I wanted to do. And yeah, and then I was lucky enough to get in on Saturday and Sunday, but strictly to film. That's all I was allowed to do. I wasn't allowed to do anything else but film, and that's what I did. So, but it was interesting. It was really cool though. Brandon Pelletier, what's up, man? Hey, Harley's back. Yes, we are back. Lex Checks, welcome. TikTok, everybody. Yeah, I did not stream one time. Not once did I stream. That just tells you, like, how insane it was. I was there for 7 days, okay? I was there for 7 days, and I could not stream one time. I mean, I had a problem with Wi-Fi. It was really, really bad. Anybody who had Verizon in Hawaii was hurting. We were all complaining, the Verizon people. AT&T seemed to have the best service, but if you had Verizon, you were kind of screwed. So I couldn't stream, guys. I was really in a bad situation, and I didn't stay in a hotel room. I couldn't afford a hotel room. I stayed with a local friend who were kind enough to allow me to stay with them. And the situation, I didn't feel comfortable with streaming from their place. So I didn't get a single stream in. And I brought a laptop. I took down my HDMI cords. I took I took everything with me to stream, and I couldn't get it to work while I was there in the hall and stuff. So yeah, it was I learned a lot going from 1TCG. Hello, Avery Holmes. Welcome. I learned a lot going from 1TCG, where I really was allowed to do whatever I kind of needed to do to make a great film and to help promote and market and all that, to where we were a little bit more, it was a little more strict. We had to be careful. We had to be on our P's and Q's. And obviously we were ambassadors for Pokemon being there. So I didn't want to do anything that would remotely get me in trouble, or, you know, something could happen. So I was very on my P's and Q's. But again, it was really, really strange. But I'm going to continue talking. If you guys have any questions you want to ask about Hawaii, about Pokemon World, Robbie, DeBoss, welcome. If you guys want to ask it, go ahead and ask away. I'll answer any questions you guys have. Pretty crazy stuff. I've had a really crazy time since I got back from Hawaii. A lot has been going on. But let's get into ripping. And what I want to do tonight, I haven't done, like, I'm gonna show you what I have first. So let's get to that. My Stream Deck is not working either. I disconnected Stream Deck, and my Stream Deck has to be either reprogrammed or something. I don't know. I didn't do any test before I came here. Joshua, welcome. Again, I am streaming on both YouTube and TikTok tonight, everybody. So let's get into this. I gotta manually do everything now. I got so used to using the Stream Deck. Now I gotta go back to the old school way. Do I have enough light? That's the big key. All right. I got Stellar Crown, everyone. We got a booster box, and I got an entire build and battle case. And I did buy all this. I did have to pay for it. This is from the pre-release event. So I did get this for free from Pokemon. Some of the creators got Stellar Crown from Pokemon. I did not. I'm not quite there yet. I'm working my way, though. Working my way to get to that point. I might have to turn some more light on. It's a little dim right here. Let me angle this light a little bit. Let me turn this up. Again, the light is a little tough right now. It's gonna probably really put a lot of light on me, but we'll crank this up a little. It's gonna kind of make the cards all like ugh. All right, Brandon says it seems like they are releasing so many sets for Pokemon these days. You know what, Brandon? I'll tell you, I don't think so. This is kind of one of the things that was stressing me out pre-MetaZoo, was the fact that, hey, welcome everyone over at TikTok. Welcome, Princess. Welcome. This is one of the things that stressed me out. They're releasing sets so quickly in Pokemon, and it's not really new. They've been doing it. I mean, it's really been popping off. Japanese has always been the same, almost a set a month, pretty close to that. And then remember, English is every 3 sets of Japanese is pretty much combined into one set for English. So if they're doing a set a month, about every 3 months, we're getting a Pokemon English version set. Now, The mini set is where things get kind of thrown off. So with Shrouded Fable thrown in the mix, yes, that definitely played a role in feeling like sets dropped quick. Remember now, same thing happened back in 2019 with Hidden Fates, and it was Unified Minds. I think it was Unified Minds. They dropped Hidden Fates right on top of Unified Minds, making Unified Minds forgettable, okay? And then I think they did Cosmic Eclipse, or it's backwards. They did Cosmic Eclipse. What did they do first? Let me just double check on that. Because I remember, like, it was just like crazy. You know, we were so invested. Yeah, okay, it was. So they did Unbroken Bonds, followed by Unified Minds, right? And then they literally dropped Hidden Fates on top of Unified Minds. We're talking it was less than a week release on top of that. And then Cosmic Eclipse. That's why Cosmic Eclipse and Unified Minds are so big right now, because a lot of people missed out on Cosmic Eclipse and Unified Minds solely because of Hidden Fates. Hidden Fates stole the show. Everybody was after it. It was an absolute banger of a set, and that really is why I think there was so little of Unified Minds and Cosmic Eclipse. In fact, it's not that I think it. I know that's what it was. So here's our first opening of Stellar Crown. Anybody out there chasing codes? Here you go. Got you a code. Now the colors might be a little off. Again, my lighting is not exactly the best right now. I got to reset everything back up. Welcome, Kalthazad. Again, TikTok is in the house, everybody. We are streaming TikTok. Here's our first look at the brand new energy design. So if you haven't seen it or you guys are not aware, we have a new energy design. I call this the Prism design. So pretty cool. I like it. All right, we got a clink. I'm going to try and get that light just right. I don't want to use my softbox. It's just too strong on my face. So I'm trying to keep the softbox off. But we got a Tauros, so it's a little dark. All right, here we go. Arrow, Zero, Underdepths. Jirachi's back in play again. Jirachi, right? We've got Gossifleur. Looks like we're using kind of the similar design for the reverse hollows. All right, and our first one is going to be an Achalauden. So that is I think that's the evolved. Yeah, evolved form from Duralauden. So there we go. So our first hit is a hollow. So not really hit, you know what I mean? Otherwise, yeah, Hawaii was something else, guys. You know, when I got back, I was so jet lagged. I mean, I had major jet lag. I think it was because I was just over there for so long. I had major jet lag. My speakers are not... I may have to disconnect my speakers. They're kind of being weird. I can hear them not... Let me disconnect my speakers real quick. They're acting up. I don't like it. Welcome everybody, TikTok. Welcome, Enchivit. Welcome. I think that fixed it. I think I fixed it. All right. But yeah, in Hawaii, Mindfu, which was a real big in Pokemon Go, Mindfu was huge in Hawaii for the event. But I did not get to enjoy Hawaii like a lot of people did. My situation in Hawaii was very, very different. We got our first Lapras. Let's go. Water Gun and Surf. Yeah, it was a very, my situation just didn't really allow me to be out at all hours of the night, do all kinds of, you know, crazy things. It was just a different situation. Hey, we got our first hit. It's Dash Fun EX. Let's go. So it didn't really allow me to do the things that I think I would have probably normally have done while I was out. Just a different thing. But I used every second to film. Now, anybody who knows what I do, I love filming. I love making a great video. I love going to the events. That's great. And I'm so happy to be a part of the events. But I want to really make a great video. That's kind of like what it's all about for me. And yeah. Age? Just kidding. Wait, what? Pokebeck? What'd you say? Age? Just kidding, huh? You confused me there. Welcome again on TikTok, everybody, if you're just joining us over there. I will say, Pokebeck, since you mentioned age, I was by far the oldest content creator, and I did feel a little weird at times. It was weird. You did not do what you expected because of, oh. No, it had nothing to do with that. Yeah, I was staying with people. Ooh, Iron Boulder. Beautiful. Iron Boulder Hollow. It had to do because I stayed with friends. And, you know, things are different when you stay with somebody. You don't want to be rude coming in the middle of the night. They're sleeping. You know, they don't live in a big house. They have a very small apartment. It was very confined. I thought it was just rude to do it. So I really didn't try to stay out and do things. I was invited once or twice. I did have a dinner on Saturday night with someone and a couple people. Otherwise, yeah, it just was you know, there was so much going on, man. So much going on. And you got to understand, not only am I the oldest content creator there, I'm pretty positive I'm the oldest content creator there, like by far. I would also say I was the smallest content creator that was there. I'm just, hey, we got Lily. Let's go. Oh, it's such a beautiful card. Oh, I love that card. Look at that. I love the artwork of Lilith. I was looking forward to this from the Japanese set. I love this card. And then we got a Noctowl for the holo, but wow, that Lilith. But yeah, I was also the smallest content creator. And so I don't know how to say how I fit in with the other ones, because the fact is the big content creators kind of do stick with the other big content creators just because they all know each other very well. And it really comes down to trusting people. And I think a lot of creators, they kind of want to stick around people they trust and feel comfortable around. There's a big, I spoke to a couple people. Welcome TikTok, welcome Cam Chance. There's a very big idea that people are only doing something because they're trying to use someone else, right? If you're a smaller content creator, the bigger ones think you're just trying to use them and get up a leg up and stuff. And it's very strange. I understand that. I did what I wanted to do. I hung out with people I wanted to hang out with. That was how it was for me. Ooh, we got the Terrapogos EX. That looks really good. I like that a lot. That looks nice. Very nice. But it really comes down to, like, yeah, there's just a trust factor with trusting people that you're around and hanging around people you feel comfortable with. Honestly, that's a big part of a content creator. And I know people don't like to hear that, but Brandon says, I almost pulled a master of Twilight Masquerade. That is looking to be the top 3 sets of the block. What do you think? I really like Twilight Masquerade. I really like that set. I'm a fan of Twilight Masquerade. And, you know, that's the one set I kind of did, like, I bought stuff to open. So, energy. Yeah, I like Twilight Masquerade. I really thought Stellar Crown, though. I really feel this might be the banger set to lead in. And there's going to be even better sets coming. I think Stellar Crown might actually be a better set than Twilight Masquerade. It has a chance. Again, you got to think. We got Reshiram. Look at that. I mean, we're bringing some of the big hitters here into this set. But, you know, you got to think Twilight Masquerade. Oh, we got another Iron Boulder in reverse holo. You have to think from a player's perspective, what set is really good. A lot of players like Twilight Masquerade. All right, we got a clink and a clank. Clink, clank. A lot of players like that set. So I think that's why Twilight Masquerade is going to be really good. As far as hits go, it's okay. It's not too terrible. We need 10 more sets a year and just stay in debt forever. Dude, I don't need 10 sets. We're already in debt with the current amount of sets. I don't need to add to that to be in debt. I'm already majorly in debt. Hey, what's up, Pokepool? Welcome. Again, TikTok. We are streaming live to TikTok and the YouTubes tonight. We're doing both. We got a long night ahead, guys. I'm opening Build and Battle Box and this booster box. So we're gonna open a lot tonight. But yeah, you know, Hawaii, we started off, let me tell you, so I got in on Tuesday. I flew in Tuesday, and I asked my friends who picked me up. Ooh, look, I love it when that happens. Look at that. We got the Zorora reverse, and then we got the holo Zorora. So I asked my friends to please take me over to the Hilton Hawaiian Village, which is where the headquarters was set up for the Pokemon Company people, and the majority of the content creator, well, not majority, the partner content creators were set up at the Hilton. So that's where I knew a lot of stuff was going. So we went over there, and the first thing I did was I went to the water, and we spotted sea turtles, and I filmed some sea turtles. It was pretty cool with my camera, my phone. I didn't have my camera because we literally just got in the car and landed. But we filmed some sea turtles while we were there. It was pretty cool seeing them. I mean, literally right like a foot to 2 feet from us, which I filmed a lot of shorts content, and I've yet to do anything with it. I'm such a terrible content creator. I'm telling you right now. Hey, check the Mewtwo out. Reverse holo Mewtwo. I'm telling you, this set is a banger set, man. Frogadier reverse. And then Al Creamy, let's go. Love Al Creamy. Big shout out to Al Creamy, by the way. I got to meet her in Hawaii. But that was the first thing we did on Tuesday. And then we kind of walked around the area a little bit. We walked down the beach a little bit. And then basically went and got some food. And then I went and got my drone. And I got the first sunset drone shots of the week that I wanted to get. So if you guys watched my video, welcome, Horsefly. Again, TikTok, welcome everybody. If you guys have not had a chance to watch my video, I completely understand. It is 42 minutes long. I call it a film. It's a hybrid. It's a film / vlog, right? It's a hybrid of the two. But I call it a film. It's 42 minutes long. It has a story. It starts at the beginning and it has an ending, and there's a flow through the whole thing. I made a couple errors I'm a little upset at myself about, and I don't know how I do that because I must have watched this thing. I watched it well over 10 times. I uploaded it to YouTube countless times to watch it on a TV, a computer, a phone. to look for errors, to listen for the audio, and I still screwed up and made a couple errors on the video. But it's a great, great film. I don't think anybody out there, I don't think there's a single content creator out there that made one like I did. They all did their own thing, and I probably watched 30 world's videos just from content creators. I've also watched several people that are not known to be very big content creators. They just made videos. I watched their videos. So I really think that my video, my film stands out, and I think it really stands above a lot of other people as just a normal content creator. I'm not a professional editor. You know, I just love to do this for fun, and I do it in a certain style that matches me, right? So here we go. We'll open up the next one. But welcome again, TikTok guys. Welcome over here from TikTok. But yeah, I think my video stands out and above from a lot of other people. I think, you know, definitely check out other content creators' videos as well. They did some things I didn't do. I did not cover gameplay, and I'll tell you why. Ooh, Raging Bolt. Let's go. That's a big hitter right there. It's a beautiful card. I'll tell you why I did not cover gameplay. And I don't think anybody did. Hey, we got the Lucario EX. Shout out to my guy Mav, the Mav Collector. Yo, what's up? TikTok will help grow. We'll see, Steph. We'll see. TikTok's been really rough with me, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, let me just. But yeah, it's so, you know, again, this is Pokemon. This isn't another TCG. You have to be, you know, they're very mindful about where we film. You got to also remember they have a multi-million-dollar video set up themselves, and they don't want us interfering into what they're filming. It was very difficult to get gameplay, mainly because they really didn't want us in the area to film the gameplay. So I really didn't get very much gameplay at all. And I also thought about this. There were a lot of players filming their own stuff. So I really figured that, you know, they're going to do a lot better job at talking and showing gameplay than I would. And so I feel like, ooh, we got the Sparkling Crystal. Let's go. The Ace Spec card. Like it. Rapidash and a Grimmsnarl. But, you know, everybody has their space. They have their niche. Gameplay is not my niche. It's not my space. So if anybody wants to watch gameplay videos, they can watch other people. You watch my videos to see the experience of the event, because people want to see the behind the scenes stuff. They want to see what was going on, what happened, what was it like? Were things as bad as they were? Were they great? You know, what was really epic that happened? That's why people watch my stuff. You're watching it for that reason, not for the gameplay. And that's perfectly fine with me, because I know where I'm at in this space. So I chose not to do it for that reason as well. Steph says, in Pokemon market and attendance target, TikTok is better than YouTube for the market in my personal... Oh, really? I did not know that, Steph. I did not know that. My TikTok just doesn't do the best, man. I don't know. But we are live on TikTok. Welcome, Stole. I tend to get pretty decent numbers when I'm streaming, but I'm not growing very much, which is a little weird for me on TikTok. Hey, we got a Dreadnought. But overall, again, when it came to Hawaii, Wednesday, we woke up in the morning, and I would say the first thing we did was we had to meet up at the Hawaiian Village. We had a opening ceremony with the local Hawaiian leaders. I don't know what you would call them, but it was called the untying ceremony, lei untying ceremony. We were invited to that, which was really special. That was that was something I did not want to miss. So we went to the untying ceremony first. From there, we went to the Pokemon Center, and then we had our time to film and purchase what we wanted in the Pokemon Center. From that point, the hall opened up to everybody, and we started, you know, there was a lot of stuff to do. People say, why did you go to Worlds if you don't play video games, the card game, or whatever the case may be? There's so much going on. Going to bed. Good luck with the new set and have fun. Hey, Steph, I know it's a late night, man. Have a good one. I appreciate you stopping by, though, Steph. Thank you. Some of my favorite videos of yours were your MetaZoo product release vids or live streams where you just chill. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what we're doing tonight. I mean, we're just chilling, just relaxing, having a good time, talking, ripping some stuff. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, though. But we started Wednesday. We got Drift Bloom. Let's go. Love Drift Bloom. And, hey, we got our first trainer, Blair. First trainer, Blair. All right, there we go. Got some bling bling to Blair there. But I appreciate that, Brandon. Definitely. I like doing chill videos. Like, again, I have no energy. I'm just here to chill tonight. You know, I was lucky to get this. You know, it's a holiday weekend. And here in Atlanta, it's Dragon Con weekend. Now, I did apply to be a creator, a media personality at Dragon Con, and they turned me down. So, that's fine with me because I was really, really worn out from Hawaii. And I was busy putting my video together. You guys saw I was pretty quiet from the moment I got home from Hawaii. And then I had some personal things we had to deal with. I literally just got home from a 12-hour road trip from the north where I had to do a lot of stuff and haul back a U-Haul and a car and some other... I mean, it's been pretty intense the past 2 weeks since I've been home. Tornado. Hey, I hatched a shiny in Hawaii. Pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm kind of glad. I am glad that they turned me down for the pass. So I don't have to worry about, you know, making a video and doing all that stuff for that. I'm more than happy to take the break. I'm more than happy because Hawaii wore me down. So in Hawaii, though, just so you guys know, with Worlds, there's a lot more going on at this event than just playing a game. There's so much more. They really are making it great for spectators. Really making it great for spectators. There's several things. They had autograph sessions going on. They had a trade room. They had a seller's room. Official. Everything I'm talking about right now is official, by the way. So Pokemon official representative. Okay. We had the top 100 contestants for the art contest in Pokemon. We had a museum, which was by far my favorite thing of the weekend was the museum. That was amazing. They had stuff over at the Hawaiian Village called the Pokemon Trainer Lab. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get to do it. When I got in line, we were waiting for a little bit. Ooh, we got the Turnator. Illustrator Rare. Let's go. So, and then it's a Bouffant. So, we were in line waiting, and then they came and they said, unfortunately, by the time we get there, they're going to have to close. And so, after waiting in line, we had to walk away. Really stunk. And let me tell you, you got some great prizes if you did the lab. Some really good prizes. Most notably, there was a pin. It was a Snorlax pin that I really, really, really wanted badly. You guys know I'm a huge Snorlax fan. We got, you know, he's our mascot. And I was really upset I didn't get it. Well, I was looking on eBay, and that pin, a free pin, by the way, it's like, I don't know, 50 bucks or something. Might even be more than that now. I don't know. Pogo Dad, what's going on, my friend? What's happening, peeps? Welcome, welcome, Pogo Dad, man. Welcome, my friend. So anyways, yeah, I wanted that pin and I didn't get it. I was really upset. But there was other things you could get from the lab if you did it. I'm so upset I didn't take the time sooner to do the lab. Ooh, Rhyperior. All right. That's on me. That's my fault. I should have did it sooner. I prioritized everything wrong. And then about to hit the bed, says Pogo Dad. I know I'm late night streaming, man. So let me just tell you guys, how did I get Stellar Crown? How did I get it? It was pre-release weekend, but it's also it's Labor Day weekend. And here in Atlanta, it was Dragon Con weekend. And so the shop, it just didn't have the pre-release that it would normally do. And I was able to pick up some of this just because they had so much left over. So I was able to pick it up. I did buy all of it. It's not given to me. It's not a sponsor. So I did buy it. Thank you to them for allowing me to grab it. So they completely forgot that when they ordered their kits, I guess, they forgot that the weekend was a holiday. And not only that, but that Dragon Con was going on. So they had like way too many pre-release kits. A lot. And yeah, so it was pretty good. I'm able to crack some open and, you know, take a look here at this first set. But again, back to Hawaii. So that was Wednesday, right? So Wednesday, after we kind of checked out the hall a little bit, went back over to the Hawaiian Village and we kind of chilled there. We hung out. It was still closed off to the public. It was only for content creators and invited guests at the Hawaiian Hilton Village. Hey, we got that Greninja, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Epic Ethan. So, yeah, we got to basically hang out and experience that for a bit. And some people went out to dinner. I thought about going out to dinner with some friends at the last minute, but again, it was kind of late. You gotta understand something else. Because I didn't have a hotel room, I was carrying all my equipment with me. I had 2 backpacks. I had the backpack that I just got from the Pokemon Center that I'd already packed out with stuff. And then I had my camera bag, which I overloaded to carry more stuff with me. Plus, on top of that, we got a hit here. Look at the difference in the color of that card. Look how dark this card is. So this has got to be a hit. Got to be a hit. But I carried a tripod with me because normally I would take my monopod. But the last time I was in Hawaii and I used the monopod, which was back in 2012, the wind blew my camera over and smashed it and broke my camera. So I brought a legit tripod. Ooh, we got the Lapras. I told you it was a hit. Galvantula EX, baby. Let's go. That's like a special. I love that artwork on it. Such beautiful artwork. I mean, they actually made a Galvantula card, like really epic. Big shout out to Sarith Kesey. I know she would love this right now. And Jeff, I know up in Brooklyn, they're big insect and stuff fans. What is your chase for this set? Brandon, I would say the Lapras is my chase. The Lapras is my chase. But there's actually a handful of illustrators that I would love to pull as well. But the Lapras is definitely my chase. Top 10 Pokemon of mine, one of my favorites. So I definitely want to pull the Lapras. I know it comes in the shiny variant. And I think there's a secondary variant of it as well. So I want to pull the Lapras. That's my big one. So after Wednesday, again, because I had to carry everything with me, I was drenched in sweat. I was nasty. I didn't feel like going out to dinner with friends. Hey, and then, and now we get the Galvantula Illustrator Rare. I mean, this card is so sick. This is an SCR. Oh, wow. So it's a secret. We got a secret. We got the secret. That is a beautiful card. It's a mirror. If you guys don't see it, and then we got a metal man. It is the secret. It's a mirror though. You can see like there's the line and then it just mirrors itself. But we are looking at, let's see if I can get it in focus. It is the SCR number 168 of 142. So I'm not sure how that is going to work. I haven't opened many booster boxes in the past couple years, so I'm not too positive on, you know, how many we can get in a box anymore. Against booster boxes have become pretty, come on, man. I think I may have even broke my camera because it's just, all right, I think it's in focus. Otherwise, I'm going to have to put it on full manual. And if I do it on full manual, it'll really mess up. Not doing card openings, it's not easy to do manual. I mean, it can be done. Can be done. So now it goes into Thursday. How was Thursday? Well, Thursday was a pretty busy day for us in the beginning. And then we pretty much had, after the morning time, we had whatever we wanted to do for Thursday was up to us. Thursday is probably a day a lot of people went and explored the island or did things on the island. Again, I did nothing. I did nothing. My friends were very busy and they needed to they needed more advanced notice about stuff. Carnivine. So, you know, I just wasn't able to do a whole lot, unfortunately. It would have been pretty cool if I could have went snorkeling. That's something I love to do. I used to do diving and snorkeling quite a bit, and I would have loved to have gone snorkeling. But, you know, again, I felt I was there not to vacation. I was there to film and make the best video possible. Which kind of sucks because I think I made the best video possible. And it's just not going anywhere. It is what it is. Thought I'd get lucky and it hit home, and it has done. It started, let me tell you guys, my video started off really hot. I don't know what happened. Welcome, TikTok. Welcome. I don't know what happened, but my video started off super hot and it's just completely crashed. I don't understand. I see people who have half the amount of subs I do, and I was looking at their entire page, not just one video, and a lot of their videos did not do, like, are very, you know, they do a little about me or less than me, but their Hawaiian videos have done really well, really good, thousands of views, and I'm just like, it's weird, like, did I just not get, like, did RNG not pick my video or something? I don't know. But my video has really slowed down a lot. So I'll be honest with you. I went in kind of feeling like I'm going to do all this hard work, put all this work into it, and it probably won't get the traction I would like it to get. So I'm not like super disappointed. I kind of felt it was already going to happen. It is what it is. Like I said, at the end of the day, welcome, Nusak. Nusak! Welcome. TikTok in the house, baby. Oops, we're losing some cards here. Again, camera is not... Come on, man. What is going on here? Stay in freaking focus. Did I take it off? No? Why are you not? All right. So we're right there. That's in focus. Okay. And why is my... That should be showing and it's not. Let me go to my menu. Sorry, everybody. Just give me a second. I'm checking my settings to see why. Focus ring lock. No, we don't want that. No. Huh. Hold on. Why is focus peaking is not supposed to be off? There it is. That's my problem right there. I see it. Focus peaking is supposed to be on. There we go. There, yeah, there. Now it's working. Now it's working. All right, here we go. All right. So Diplin, reverse. Again, we are opening the brand new Stellar Crown set. We got our first booster box, which is pretty cool. Welcome, TikTok, Miguel. Welcome, welcome. It's good, bro. Just continue. Just continue. Got it, Casey. I know it's weird in Streamlabs, Casey. It shows that I'm not in focus, so I'm good now though. There we go. There we go. We're looking good now. Everything's in focus, which is what we want. But yeah, so Thursday again was a light day. We did our, let's see. Thursday we took our what we call our, not our team, our content creator photo. We got a holo. That was first thing in the morning, and we got to spend time on the main stage filming and making content. What else did we do Thursday? Man. Oh, I think that was really it. And then we went over back to the Hawaiian Village. I think Breaking Nate, Danny, and Jordan Fringe, I think they did the show, the podcast show, live on Thursday, I want to say. Thursday and Friday is what we did. So, but I basically hung out with, welcome Darian, welcome. I basically hung out with, you guys know Ethan Dobbs. He's a huge creator. We hung out together for a bit on Thursday. We ended up playing some volleyball, and we had a pretty good time with It's Me, Jolie. He was another one that was there with us. So we played volleyball on the beach. That was about the most activity, the most non-Pokemon thing I did all weekend was to play volleyball. Oh, we had the drone show. We had the drone show that evening as well on Thursday. So that was pretty cool. The drone show was pretty cool. Really short. I felt like the drone show could have been so much more. And I'll tell you why I say this. By the way, code cards. Anybody who's getting code cards right now, they're not good until I think a week from now. So just FYI on that. Code cards are not good for a week. So again, welcome everybody. Welcome. Sheesh, Mav, the Map Collector. What's up, my guy? Big news to be dropping over on his IG, Mav, the Map Collector. So Thursday, again, the drone show. I had really, really high expectations on the drone show. Simply because of San Diego Comic-Con, what Marvel did with its drone show. Caracosta. Let's go. Caracosta. Question, when you go live in TikTok, does it save? I don't think it saves. I'm not sure, KCC. I'm not too positive. I don't go back and look to see if it saves the video. So I'm not positive if it does it on TikTok. It might. I've never really checked. Because when I stream, I just stream, let it go. Hey, Coffee Black, what's up? We're breaking the new set, Stellar Crown, and we're talking basically a recap from Pokemon Worlds. My time there as an official Pokemon content creator was very, very humbling, very exciting at the same time. So Thursday was the drone show. Again, I felt like it could have done so much more, but you know, it takes a lot to do those drone shows. I mean, it's not easy. But the drone show was epic nonetheless. Friday, the very first day. Hey, let's go! We got a huge hit. Huge hit. It's another SCR. Number 148. We got the Squirtle. Squirtle Squad in the house. Shout out to my guy, Cool Squirtle Gaming, baby. Beautiful card. Let's go. Squirtle Squad. And then, boom, Lydian. Put that over here. But yeah, it was, Friday was opening day. And that was some serious stuff Friday. So I got there early in the morning. We were told to be there early in the morning. And to be ready to go into the hall. So we could be ready on time, right? A lot of people were still checking in at the desk to get in for the weekend. The news was there. I made the news, which was pretty funny. They did want to interview us, but we declined. So you'll see us in the background of one of the interviews with the Pokemon company, but they wanted to interview us, but I turned it down. And we got our second that's 2 trainers in a box. Crispin cooking up some steaks, I imagine. Let's go, Crispin. Look at that bling on that. I love it. You got the texture. You can feel the texture on the card. Very cool. SCR 164 of 142. Beautiful hit. Let's go. That's 2 trainers now. This has been a pretty banger of a box right now. Again, welcome. Rob Hoppel, welcome TikTok. Welcome everybody over from TikTok. Again, we are streaming live on both YouTube and TikTok right now, everyone. Double stream. Ooh, it's getting hot in here, man. I gotta turn that AC up. So Friday started off again. Everybody came into the hall, and we basically got to film, you know, everyone rushing in and seeing everything for the first time and experiencing the actual Pokemon Worlds event hall for the very first time. Well, not really. I mean, with people in it. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Getting to see the trophy. Now, we did get to see the trophy and the trophy cards in advance, which was pretty cool. I love Mav Collectibles. What's up, my friend? Over on the TikToks. Again, we did get to see the stuff in advance. Oh, we got another Ace Spec. It's the Grand Tree. I absolutely love the Ace Spec cards. These might be my new favorite in the current meta for Pokemon. It's the Ace Specs. I mean, these are fantastic cards. Not only are they powerful, but they're beautiful looking and they're done really well. And then we got another Clink Clank and another Crispin. We'll put that over there. But overall, welcome Jax Pro. What's up? So that first day was pretty intense. A lot of the players were pretty intense. You know, people were nervous. It was a good time. But the best part was the opening ceremonies on Friday. That was fantastic. I want to say this though. I'm going to give just one critique. I only have one negative critique from the entire weekend, from the entire event. Okay? It's my only critique of Worlds. My only critique. Now, as a filmer, as a content creator, I'm very conscientious of the people around me. I'm extremely conscious. Welcome, Kieran Gamon. Welcome, welcome. I'm very conscientious, right? And my biggest critique was I got great seats for the opening. I was right in the front. I was in the front for the opening. I could see the president, Ishihara. I could see, you know, the dancing going. I could see the whole show. We had so many people during the show just standing right in front of us. Right in front of us. Just stand there. And they're filming. And these aren't Pokemon Company people. They're not people who work for the Pokemon Company. I saw their badges. And I just thought that was the rudest thing ever. Because one, I was filming with 2 cameras. I had a tripod set up, and now I set my tripod at my height. I had an end seat, and I set my tripod on the next to my seat on the end, right there at the aisle. Nobody was gonna be walking past it because I was in the front. I had a bag to block so nobody would hit it, and I kept it low so the people behind me, it wouldn't block their view. And then I used my other camera to do, like, you know, get motion shots and stuff. No, man, these people would walk right up, stand in front of my camera, both of my cameras, in front of me, and block my view of the show. And it was so frustrating. I was getting very frustrated. I mean, even now just talking about it, because it really ruined the experience for me, because I was trying to experience it visually for myself and enjoy it. And then for my video, I'm thinking like, you're taking away what I might be using for my video. And I did. If you look at my footage, you'll see that it's these 3 people constantly coming up and filming. And they weren't the only ones. There were others, but they were the 3 main people. Crispy, welcome, TikTok. But, man, so frustrating. Oh, we got the Blastoise. EX. Blasties in the house. Shout out to Blastoise. But that is definitely my biggest critique was the people walking up in front of us and just not respecting us and our view of watching the show. Because it was a show and we wanted to watch it. We had the Hawaiian hula dancers. Mad the Necklace live in it. Corbin, welcome. TikTok. But yeah, it was really frustrating, man. Super frustrating. I don't really understand it. Why people just don't like think. But they didn't seem to care. They're filming their stuff. They didn't give a care. They blocked us. Yes, there were huge, gigantic monitors above us. So we could just look up and see, and you know, yeah, you could see it, but that's not why I'm there. I'm there to watch the show that's happening in front of me. I don't want to see it on a monitor, okay? And so it was just, that was my biggest frustrating thing the whole weekend. It was that. Closing ceremony, we didn't deal with that because of where we were sitting, and the stage, the production manager for Pokemon was not having it. He was not having anybody up around their stuff. So that was pretty good. But the opening ceremony was definitely, could have been done better. They definitely need to take charge and ensure that nobody should be standing up once the show starts. I'll tell you right now, first of all, if you weren't there in your seats for when the show started, there were no seats. It was packed. So there was no reason for anybody to be, getting up. Everyone should have been in their seats. Welcome, Devin. Yeah, that's it. That was my biggest complaint of the whole thing. Now, I know there's people who are going to complain about the Pokemon Center. Hey, what's up, Runland? I can definitely debunk a lot of things that have been said about the Pokemon Center, because I can tell you I was literally there every single day, and I was there multiple times throughout the day. So I can definitely debunk a lot of the stuff that's been said about the Pokemon Center. But there are truths to a lot of things that have been said about the Pokemon Center as well. Let me control my bulk pile here for a second. My bulk pile is getting a little big. Let me just get this over here. So when it comes to the Pokemon Center, the way they did it was back behind the hall with another entrance to it, okay, to the convention center. And they used that entrance to make the line for the Pokemon Center. So basically, you lined up outside by the river, the Aloai River, or waterway that came behind. You lined up back there, you walked up these steps, and then you walked to the parking garage. From the parking garage, you then went you like weaved around, and then you came to an escalator that took you up, and you had to go up 3 floors. So yeah, it was a bit of an adventure to get there. It was. I'm not gonna lie, that was an adventure. So once you got through there, then you got to the Pokemon Center. Yes, Thursday, I heard Friday, I heard Wednesday and Thursday, it was pretty bad. They didn't have water inside the garage. There was no air conditioning. It's an open air place. We were in the high 90s in Hawaii. It was extremely hot in Hawaii. It was pretty bad. People were having a very difficult time in the garage, and I completely understand it. All right, we're down to our last 2 packs, and then we're going to rip into the build and battle box. But yeah, people were having a tough time. Now, they fixed it on I want to say Friday. Friday, they fixed it. They may have fixed it Thursday evening, but I know for sure, I know 100% for fact, they fixed it for Friday. You got water, and they had air conditioning things set up. So they set that up, I know. Now, again, yeah, it was kind of tough. Halo, what's up, Halo? It was pretty tough it was pretty tough to get stuff, to get merch. It was definitely tough. I don't know what to say, man. People were upset at the Pokemon Company that they should have had more merch. Ooh, Raging Bolt. Let's go. There's people who are really upset with the Pokemon Company not having enough merch. Last one from our booster box, everyone. Let's see what we can pull. I just don't think they expected the amount of people to come for the Pokemon Center that they did. I don't know. I thought they had a lot of merch. They evidently did not. And they ran out quick. But you know what? Whose fault is it really? Is it the Pokemon Center or was it the scalpers? And yes, the scalpers ruled the nest, unfortunately. Nothing you can do about that. We got nothing on that last pack. You can't stop scalping. You can only try to contain it, and they did do that. They did try to contain it. They limited items after day 1. They made where the skateboards, which first of all, people were really upset with the skateboards. Listen, there was only 750 plus an additional 15 skateboards. So no, not everybody was going to have an opportunity to get a skateboard. So all the people that were really upset, oh my God, I didn't get skateboards. It's such a travesty. It was all this. Listen, there was only 715 plus an additional 15. That was already, let's do a quick recap here. That was already going to be really tough to get a skateboard because there was like 20,000 people there for Pokemon Worlds. Okay, 20,000 people. Welcome, TikTok, everybody. Stamp the champ. Welcome. It was already going to be really hard to get the skateboards. So people who were really upset about that, unfortunately, there's just not a whole lot that could be done. It is what it is. They were always going to be a very difficult thing to get. And that includes the ukulele. The ukulele was also going to be very difficult to get because there was a small, limited number of them. They did not mass print those things, or not print. They did not mass make them. So people have to kind of take that into consideration, but, you know, they don't really want to. And I understand. I understand. I'm not ripping on anybody who didn't get stuff, because you know what? You traveled really far away to come get, you know, merch and all this other stuff, and it was really hard to get. Completely understandable for people to be upset. It really is. Welcome, Aaron. Again, we're here at TikTok and we're over on YouTube, guys. We're streaming both sides. So again, very, very, very understandable that people were upset about the merch issue. It is. But I think there's got to be some realistic expectations here. It just, not everybody was going to get stuff. And a lot of people had expectations of getting everything. It's just that's just not how companies work. They don't go, let's print 1 million of something and hope it sells, because they'll lose money. They you know, let's put it this way, right? Here, let's break this down real quick. What we know. How far in advance does Pokemon do things? Does Pokemon do things a month in advance? Do they do things 6 months in advance? A year? A year and a half? 2 months? Or 2 years? 3 years? How far in advance does Pokemon do things? Well, it is really far in advance. You're talking 2 to 3 years in advance. The Pokemon Company is working on their product and their stuff. While we're doing that, we're going to rip open a build and battle case that we got. We're going to rip one of these open. So hang tight here. Let me get this going. I have not ripped a build and battle case in like probably 2 years, maybe 3 years since I ripped an entire case. It's been a minute since I've done a case. I can't even remember. I know it was Sword and Shield was the last time I did an entire case of build and battles. It was the Sword and Shield era. I want to say it was Vivid Voltage. Holy cow. It might have been Vivid Voltage. But yeah. So it's been a good minute since we opened one up. So let's put that off to the side. Let's get our first box out. Rip it open. So again, you got to have some realistic expectations when you're going to something, an event. It doesn't have to be just Pokemon. It can be anything. It's all about being first in line. It's all about putting in the work, you could say. Companies just aren't going to mass print things because they don't want to be stuck with leftover product, because if it doesn't sell, then they lose money. And, you know, companies are in business to make money. I get that. I understand it. I don't hate on any company for doing that. All right. Oh, I was going to try and hide this and see at the very end. Our first one is a Lydian Stellar Crowns. There we go. We'll put that to the back. We're going to some packs here. Put this off to the side. In fact, what I think I might do is we'll open a couple here. I may not do all these tonight. We're already 12 midnight here on the East Coast. Trevor Schwartz, welcome. TikTok, baby. What's up? I know when I stream late like this, it really benefits our West Coast people. All right, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to turn it backwards because I'm curious to see what we're going to get from all these. And then we can put the packs here. Close our box up. Put it back. But yeah, it was really, really, really tough, guys. I understand. A lot of people were very disappointed. This is what I think. Okay? The Pokemon Worlds, Nyack, any of these events, the whole reason this stuff happens is because of the player base. Whether you're a TCGer, you're a video gamer, it's all about the player base. Pokemon Go, right? I kind of feel that along with content creators, and I'll tell you, I'm going to explain why I say content creators also. But I think that the player base should also get advanced look at these things, you know. I think the player base should get an opportunity to go in first as well. And I'll tell you why I think content creators. We're the marketing department. Aztec, what's up? Hey, can I buy one of your promos? Can I buy one of your promos? Aztec, which promo are you talking about? What promo is it that you want to buy, Aztec? Let me know. But yeah, I just kind of felt like, you know, the reason why we're there as content creators, the carb. Let's see what we get it. I'm trying to play hiding here. You probably want like the hardest one to get, and I'll probably only get one of those. If I only get one, probably not. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe I will. Crab. He wants the crabs. He wants the crabs. Let's see what we get. Maybe I'm usually pretty good with stuff, helping people out when they need stuff. So, but yeah, from the player perspective, I definitely think players should have early access to the place so that they can, they can get stuff. Not everybody's flying in super early to come and enjoy things. A lot of people are on really tight budgets. Not everybody's gonna come in and be there on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So I totally understand that, it's just not everybody gets that opportunity. So, but what they could do is they could say, hey, just like content creators, once we were told that we had to be there by Wednesday if we wanted to get, to film and make our content of the Pokemon Center, a lot of us had to change our plans. And we did that. We changed our plans to come earlier so we can make sure that we could film and have access to the Pokemon Center. Players just have to do the same thing. If they want to have access, they can be like, listen, we're going to have an hour. We're going to have an hour for the player base to come in, or actually the player base is huge. I mean, you're probably talking they should have a full day. Honestly. All right, we're going to stop there. All right, let's see. What do we get here? Let's do 2 right now. Let's see what we get. Flip it around. Oh, we got the Drift Bloom. Let's go. I think we got another Ledian. Yes, we did. We got another Ledian. So we got Drift Bloom and a Ledian. Hey, there it is. That's the crab. We got the crab. All right. We got another Ledian. And... oh, so Ledian is going to be the... Ledian's going to be that Pokemon card. It's going to be that Pokemon card. And then... oh my god. 4 Ledians? That sucks. 4 Ledians, man. And then we've only got 1 crab and 1 drift so far. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Tough. All right. So, let's see here. Welcome, TikTok. Lemmy, what's going on, Machado? Welcome. Oh, no, 1 crab. So far. I still got 4 boxes to go, though. We still got 4 boxes, so maybe we'll see if we get another one here. That's the goal. Yeah, I have a feeling it's probably going to be the toughest one to get. Especially, let's see, water. We got food prep, haymaker. Attack is 250, 160. Wow. Not a bad card. All right, some fighting energy. Bam. But that's my view regarding the Pokemon Center pop-up shop in the future. You get your creators in there to make the videos. And again, the reason why you want creators in there first, we need to see the place stacked. When we're making our videos, we want it to look really clean and good. We want it to look absolutely it's at its best, because we're out there. You got to remember, hey, we got the Earthworm EX. Let's go. You have to remember, when you have creators, let's put it this way. We're reaching about 5 million people in Pokemon. The creators are. Okay? 5 million people are being reached. I mean, just look at Ethan Dobbs. Look at Leonhardt. Real Breaking Nate. I mean, if you took all the creators that were invited to Worlds and you added our subs up or our followers, you're probably talking 100 million easily. It would pass. For that reason, it's important for Pokemon Company to use us in the marketing and strategy department, and that's why we're invited. So you definitely, we got to get in there and see that stuff ahead of time. Okay, that's why creators are there. And we're basically paid. I wasn't paid to go to Hawaii. I was an invited creator, yes, #free access, but only a very, very minute few were paid to be there. A very minute few. The majority of us that were invited had to come on our own dime. So getting to shop in the Pokemon Center early, that was our payoff. That was it. That was our payoff. So I get that. I hope so, because that's the last one I need. Oh, okay, nice, Aztec. This set is great. I said Crown was going to be one of the best sets, I think, in this era. I said it like months ago when it came out in Japan. I just thought it has a really great potential. It's a strong player base. It's got a strong player base set to it. It's got great artwork in it. Great Pokemons are in this one. I felt really strong about this one. That's why I wanted to get this one more than anything. Twilight Masquerade is another great one that I really enjoyed and thought was gonna be a great set. But yeah, so after the content creators, you know, give the, oh, we got the Iron Boulder again. Go ahead and give the player base a day or half a day to get into the Pokemon Center, and just the players. You can, not their families, not everybody else, just the players, and that's it. Okay? I think you would make a lot of people happy in that way. You would definitely make a lot of people happy. So, and then you open up to the public. But the big problem with the Pokemon Center, it was the scalping. It was really, really bad. I mean, it was pretty bad. There's nothing the Pokemon Company can do to stop it. If somebody walks in, hey, we got that sparkling crystal, the A-Spec card. Oh, I love this so much. I think the A-Specs are so undervalued. So undervalued. But yeah, Noctowl. That's how I think you fix it. Again, as far as they did fix the scalping in terms of the ukulele and the skateboard. Now, I don't agree with limiting only one of, which is what they did do, by Friday. So Friday, was it Friday? I think it was Friday. They gave out tickets. You had to pick. You either wanted the skateboard or you wanted the ukulele. You couldn't get both. Now that I disagree with. I think you should be able to get both. You know, you put the work in to be in line. That's the way it is. I'll tell you what I disagree with. And then this is going to go against a lot of people. And I'm friends with a lot of people in the selling arena. Okay? What's up, Flappy? Welcome again, everybody on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to get a lot of heat for this. That's a really good A-Spec card. Yeah, the crystal is nice. The crystal's a really good one. Hello, Brooklyn. Go to sleep. Dude, I slept all day, Brooklyn. The time I spoke to you was the 1 minute I was awake. I've been sleeping all day. After a 12-hour road trip yesterday, yeah, I've been dead. So here's where I might take some heat from some fellow people. Okay? I do not agree with the justification of selling something at an exorbitantly high price to pay for your trip. I don't agree with that. You can do it. It's your right to do it. It's just a BS excuse. It's a BS excuse. It's just a reason, it's a justification for you to flip and make a lot of money. At the end of the day, that's all it is. Everybody's like, well, you know, they gotta make money. No. The hobby, Pokemon, was not made so other people can make money. No product by a company, by a human being, a person, was ever made to make money. Okay? And I'm going to give you a good argument right now. So, when somebody steals our content, all right, it's crazy. I have a lot of people who have stolen my content. I have seen my film footage that I watermark, and they don't know it, but I know where the watermark is. I have seen it used in other people's stuff. I know big content creators, they do not want people. Hey, we finally got ourselves an illustrator. We got the Mediate. Another great looking artwork here. Very shiny on this one. No texture. This is like a pure shiny style one. It is an SCR 153 of 142. And then we got the Dreadnought. Oh, this brings back Champion's Path nightmares. Dreadnoughts for days. Champion's Path. So, yeah, I just, you know, you can't get pissed off, excuse my language. You can't get upset at somebody stealing your content, okay, and making money from it. If you're going to turn around and steal Pokemon's content, okay, you could say, oh, I bought it. I can resell it if I want. You're right. Again, you can legally resell it. And it'll sell for whatever the market dictates. I get that. But Pokemon doesn't make the product for us to resell, to make money on. Now, if you use it over time and you're playing with it, or you know, whatever, you've had it for a long time and you just want to move on, you want to dip out of the hobby, or in my case, some of my ETBs that I've had for years, I needed to pay for my trip to Pokemon. I had to figure it out quick. I had to sell some of my personal collection. It sucked. I didn't want to sell it, but I couldn't get to Pokemon Worlds without doing it. I had to sell my collection. Otherwise, I couldn't go. So I took my personal collection and I put it up on eBay and I let it go for whatever it sold for. People made offers and I sold it to them. But I had it for years. I didn't flip it. I didn't go to Target yesterday, buy it for $40 and go, hey, if you want this, it's $100 right now. I didn't do that. So there's a bit of there's some room there. There's some wiggle room to work with when it comes to what I'm saying. But yeah, I don't comply to that justification. Okay, that, well, I had to pay for my trip there, so I'm reselling the skateboard for $1,000 to pay for my trip. I wanted the skateboard, you took it from me. I wanted to take it home with me. Not only, hey, we got the Joltik now. That's nice. We got the Joltik SCR 150, 142. Damn, we get some bangers, man. About time. But yeah, I mean, it's all perspective. It all depends on how you look at it. It all depends on, you know, like I said, I'm friends with more people who are going to be upset at me for saying that stuff. And I understand, but that's just my personal view. You know, I know some people who took some heat for reselling an item, and I don't agree with giving people heat. I just don't like the excuse, man. Just say the truth is basically what I'm saying. Don't say, well, I had to pay for my trip. Just tell us the truth. You're flipping it to make money. Don't beat around the bush. Don't lie to me. Well, I had to pay for the trip. Don't lie. Just say it. I'm flipping it. Yeah, I'm flipping it. That's it. I guess that's all I'm saying. Just say the truth. Oh, we finally got ourselves a big hit. We got ourselves a really big hit. We got ourselves some gold. The Area Zero Under Depths. I would have to say Pokemon should pay for the trip and hotel when they invite people. Yeah, Aztec. So Okay, I'll tell you how it kind of works, right? Nothing feels better than doing a hobby you enjoy and profiting. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm Brandon. You know, we've had this discussion many times. If this is what you enjoy doing, then yeah, do it. Just be upfront about it. I just hate the BSing around because they're scared. They're scared to say the truth. Yeah, I bought this person's staff card off them to flip it. But no, all I heard was people making excuses. Well, I had to pay for my trip. I had to do that. Well, you know, just no. You were doing the trip regardless. You were coming regardless if you got that card or not. Whether you got the skateboard or not, you got the ukulele or not, you were coming. I spoke to people that I know did all this stuff. It's like, dude, you're doing it because this is just what you want to do in the business. This is what you want to do with the hobby. That's fine. But don't tell me you're doing it because you just had to pay for a trip. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I just want people to be upfront about why they do something. That's all it is. I'm fully for people making money. I am a capitalist. I just have very strict moral rules about things. I in my personal opinion about stuff. So it's a me thing. It doesn't have to be a you thing. It's just a me thing. You know? And Brandon, you've heard me talk about this stuff many times. It's just, you know, it's just the way I am with these. Aztec. So there were two types of creators for Pokemon. You gotta understand, this is a new program, by the way. This is only the second. It's the second or third year that they've done this now. So they have their welcome TikTok. What's up, Kenneth? So they basically have their partner creators, which is what they pay for. Okay? Real Breaking Nate, Super Duper Danny, Crazella. I think there was around 18 to 20 partners. Those are the ones that are really big. They really drive a lot of marketing, a lot of, you know, revenue. You know, they put the work in. Hey, we got our very first full art. It's Dash Bun. Dash Bun. Little doggy card there. And so they're the partners. They're the ones that they got paid for. I would love to have been a paid partner, of course, but I was very honored that I got the invite anyways. So then that comes to us. We were called notable creators. And basically, we got the invite to come, but it's on your own dime. However, we have free access. So we didn't have to pay for the event to get into the event. We were able to do things with the partners. We were able to enjoy certain amenities, stuff like that. So it was a give and take there. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Yeah, did we get to go do some things the partners did? No. The partners got to do some fun stuff that we didn't get to do. I believe the partners got to go meet some of the players, like some of the big name players that came in on the Pokemon airplane. They got to do some things that we didn't get to do, and that's part of being a partner with Pokemon. It was a unique situation. It's a learning situation. It's one that I think a lot of us want to strive to earn ourselves. There was roughly 100 notable trainers invited. However, I would say out of all the notable trainers that were invited, I don't know, maybe 50 came, maybe 50. That number might be a little high. I don't think that many notable traders actually made it because, again, you did have to come on your own dime. So I think a lot of people backed out. But, you know, it's an opportunity. You have to take that opportunity and you have to run with it. You have to, you know, in my personal opinion. About how much does a paid partner get? I don't know. I think I think the paid partners, welcome, Joan, welcome, TikTok. Forbidden Giver, Godver, welcome. I would say, Brandon, I think the paid partners had their hotel, transportation, meals. I think that's what was paid for. I don't think they got like an actual paycheck. So they just, basically, their whole trip is paid for, is all. I was curious. I didn't have the heart to ask a couple of them, and I could have done it. I just didn't feel it was the right thing to do. But I could have asked them, like, did they get like a shopping card for free stuff at the PC? Did they get stuff that? Now, I know they sent free packages out to a lot of people before Worlds began. And I'm sure some of you guys out there saw Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, or YouTube videos or photos, them showing off the merch that they got from Pokemon Company. I did not receive that either. I was hoping I would. But I did not, unfortunately. So again, first step in this process was to be invited, and I got that. And so I'm over the moon for that. And now it's to continue to earn their respect and continue to make great content. Crab Mominable. There you go. I got you one right there. There's your crab. You can buy that one, Ace. Aztec. Sorry, I meant Ace, Aztec. But yeah, so, you know, I just think that's pretty much what the differences were. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, they got to stay in a beautiful resort hotel in Hawaii. They, you know, yeah, I mean, partners got taken care of very well. And that is definitely a goal, would be to be a Pokemon partner. So, I mean, you got to look, these people, you know, they're so big in Pokemon. To be a partner, you really got to be up there. You really, really got to be up there. You got to be doing something really special. Hey, we got a Melmetal EX. Let's go. And that's my goal. And you know, there's more than one avenue to become a partner, by the way. There's Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. What other social medias are out there? I'm sure there's probably a few other ways to get out there. Maybe even Reddit, Discord. I don't know about those, but you know, yeah, there's definitely different levels to being considered as a Pokemon content creator, for sure. So you don't have to go, well, I've only, because there's some content creators that only have 1,000 subs on YouTube, even less than that, but they got like mega followers on Instagram, or mega followers on TikTok, or they're really big on Twitch. I mean, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of great content creators. Again, that I definitely respect. I respect their game for sure. So, some people that I would like to point out that I really enjoyed, and I think they're really good people. I would highly recommend checking them out if you haven't already, or if you don't know who they are. Pokedubs. Pokedubs is freaking epic guy, man. I mean, he was really, really cool. I like Pokedubs a lot. Pokelid Adventures. He lives in Japan, but he's, I want to say he's American. I believe he's American. He's either American or Canadian. I can't remember. But Pokelid, that dude is epic, man. I wish we could have hung out a lot more. He was with his girlfriend, you know, so they were doing all the, you know, they did all the boyfriend-girlfriend stuff, so he was really kind of on his own a lot, doing stuff with her. I would love to have hung out with him a lot more. There's Valdo. Valdo was another really big creator. He was super cool. Professor Walt. Professor Walt is real big in the game, the TCG game. He was super cool. We didn't really get to hang out very much at all. There was K-Berry. Kberry Kim, she's a big content creator on Instagram. She was super nice. And of course, probably the people I hung out with the most all weekend were the two sisters. It was Evie Cosplay and Serotonin. They were really, really cool people. They were fun to be around. Again, you know, we really didn't get to hang out with each other afterwards. You know, some people did. You know, I unfortunately didn't get a chance to hang out with some of the people. I did get to hang out with I got to hang out with Leonhardt for a while. We hung out for a bit. Hung out with Jordan Fringe for a minute. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really hang with too many people. Yeah, I didn't get to hang with too many people. We were all kind of doing our own thing, you know. Breaking Nate and his girlfriend or wife. I can't remember if Marie's his wife or his girlfriend. I can't remember. Sorry. But anyways, they're, you know, Marie, they're very, very nice people. Just again, very busy. You know, it's just, they were actually working their show, the podcast, the Shadowless podcast was actually sponsored, was a Pokemon event, official event this year, which was really, really big. Welcome Insane. Welcome TikTok, everybody. So they had a very, very, very big responsibility. They had a lot of things they had to adhere to, and so their time was pretty valuable. We hung out in the media. We had our own special media lounge where it was just the content creators. They fed us. They gave us food every day we were there. We had a place to relax and get away from everything. We had a place to do content if we wanted to, edit, maybe go live. I couldn't go live. Like I said, I could not go live for the life of me while I was in Hawaii. It was really bad for me in Hawaii, man. I mean, really bad. What else was there? Yeah, but people were really cool. A lot of the content creators were cool. There's a big trust factor involved with around people. You just don't know people's motives and why they do things. Oh, Pokey Dexter, super cool dude. He actually was one of the trainers on the Pokemon Trainer Show. So he was really cool. I had a great time hanging with him for a minute. Again, another guy we really didn't get to hang out together, man, and I would love to have done it more. We all had our own ideas, and we all had our own plans. Uh-oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to me. Are we having issues streaming on YouTube? I don't even know. I can't see anything. It popped up saying there's an error. Hopefully there's not. But anyways, yeah, we all had our own plans. We were all doing our own thing. Hey, we got ourselves another trainer. We got Kofu. Kofu is in the house. Another trainer card. All right. Okay, I got this one and then 4 boxes remaining. I am going to open them. I'm going to go ahead and do it. You tell me to open the widget when we have poor service, but then you tell me I can't do anything. So stupid. It's starting to lag. Uh-oh. Welcome, TikTok. Hang on one second here. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Open the widget. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. We did just order a brand. Yeah, it's been lagging a bit, but it's back now. Okay. It lagged for a sec, but it's good now. Okay, okay. Yeah, it just went back to excellent for me. We did have a power outage 3 days ago that did affect our electronic devices in the house. We're actually in contact with the electric company now about issues. We also think it may have fried or messed with our router. We just ordered a brand new router. It should be here tomorrow. It should be here this week. But it's a brand new router that can handle all the streaming in the house. I'm pretty excited. We actually paid pretty good money for this router. This ain't no joke. This is like a router a business would use. So hopefully that'll really help with my streaming here in the house. But we just have some things that are happening here. We got to have a better router. But yeah, overall, man, the experience was one that I'll never forget. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open these last 4 boxes. Let's get these out. Maybe we can get Aztec. Get him one. I would like to try to keep my at least one for myself. One. I'd like to have all 4 for myself for my collection. So don't hate on me, Aztec. But if I pull an extra one, it's yours, my friend. It'll be yours. So let's see here. I also I have to give some of these cards to the shop that gave me this box, by the way. That's why I got the box early. Okay. And that's why I can't do it. I'm not doing a giveaway tonight for anything tonight. Hello, Brooklyn. What's up? Still in here, huh? Yeah, I kind of have to. I was thinking of doing a giveaway tonight, but I can't quite do that. So, hi, baby. Says hello, Brooklyn. Yeah. Well, you got to find ways to open this stuff up. When it comes out. And so I was willing to make a small little deal with a small little devil. So, yeah. That's why I'm separating everything. Got to make sure I keep everything in line. And we'll see what we get. I can't believe there better not be a whole box of Ledians in here. I'm going to be so upset. I'll be so upset. I should be able to keep the promo cards. I don't think anything was mentioned that I couldn't, so we'll see what happens. Hey, welcome TikTok. What's up, Roman K. Wright? Yeah, sponsors is also a big thing with being as a content creator. It's finding sponsors that'll help you with your channel, help you grow while you help them, their business out as well. That's a big aspect to everything. Again, I learned a lot from some of the big content creators that I spoke to about things that you do and stuff like that. So we definitely got to start working on a few items here. But moving forward, everybody, everything, I shouldn't have any more dumpster fires. Everything should be good. We should be able to open, stuff and have a good time. And I am working on a few things. And I always tell everybody this. I tell everybody and then I leave everybody hanging. And so I hate promising anything because I'm really bad. I'll tell you guys something and then I never make it happen or something. And I'm really bad at that. And I get that. I know I do that. That's on me, right? But I am working on, I don't want to copycat what other people do. And right now, there's a lot of people who are doing the same thing. Okay? And, there's people who sell, there's people who play games, there's people who just open, right? There's people who do, even though I consider myself one of the early, like, going to stores people and opening things up in a store or showing people, vlogging in a store, because I was doing vlogs back in 2018, 2019. I really don't like to copy that too much just because some people are doing it nowadays. But I am trying to think of an idea for a unique game that would reward reward people who come in, right? And I'm just trying to figure out a way of doing it that's not being done already. Because I've watched a handful of people doing games. So we'll see. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, we got the Bouffalante. Let's go. So at least I got one of everything. I have one of all 4. So I wanted, that's what I wanted. Now let's see. Can we get Aztec, that crab? Bam. There you go. All right, Aztec, you got yourself a crab, my friend. You got a crab. I'll make sure I put your name on it. All right. Number 2. Hey, we got another Bouffalante. Let's go. And finally, our last one. Have a good night, Brooklyn. You man, still waiting on that mink coat, baby. I know, right? Hey, we got ourselves another crab, so we're good. we got 2 crabs. All right, that's nice. So I'm just short of having 2 full sets then. Oh, that's cool. So I imagine the drift bloom must be a really difficult one to pull then. But that's good though. At least I know I'll have almost 2 sets of those. And then I'll set that aside for Aztec. All right, let's open these last remaining packs, everybody. And then we're going to call it a night. Let's go. I see we're hurting again in the stream. Welcome, TikTok, everybody. I see you guys popping in. Your current bit rate is lower than recommended. I don't know why that is, because my bit rate should be really high. Crab on crab action, baby. It's crab on crab. Thanks, man. You're the best. No problem. There we go. I was going to probably give you the first one anyways. I'll be honest with you. Everybody who knows my channel knows I'm a sucker for giving away cards, man. I am a sucker for giving away cards. I don't say giveaway. I'm a sucker for sharing in the hobby. Sharing in the hobby. Let me tell you, I did not notice like a Kamiya art yet. This is a pretty cool artwork on that Slowking, but I don't think I've noticed the Kamiya yet. That's interesting. We got ourselves a Metachamp. Metachamp is in the house, baby. All right, it says streaming is good, but it's not great. I don't know. We're going to get through this stream, though. We're going to get through the stream. It is almost 1 a.m. here on the East Coast, everybody. Again, we got an early look at the next Pokemon set, Stellar Crown. I really can't say it's first because there've already been a handful of videos, man. Let's just be honest. There's been a handful of people already cracking this thing open, from content creators who got it from the Pokemon Company to people who own LGSs, and they opened up their pre-release kits, which is what this is. This is from the pre-release kit. So, again, I have not had an opportunity to open up early in a really, really long time, so this is pretty cool to do. I'm very excited. Very, very excited to get back to ripping into some of this stuff here. And I will have another booster box opening, and I'm going to tell you guys, since you guys are in here, we got the Milcery. That's a beautiful card. Very Hello Kitty-ish. SCR 152 out of 142. Very Hello Kitty-ish. And then we got the Clink Clank. But I will fill you guys in since there's not a whole lot of people here right now. We, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. So, let me get something to drink real quick. I was sent a nice little gift that I'm going to be displaying where it came from. I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna finish editing the short that I made already, and I'm gonna put that short up. It'll be here on YouTube and on Instagram and probably TikTok as well. Welcome everybody again from TikTok. Welcome everybody. Again, code cards, as a note, these are not valid until I think next week. So if you are grabbing code cards off here, you guys better be ready to pop them in, because I'm sure a lot of people are doing it. All right, but let's see here. What do we got? Oh, there we go. We're almost to the end here. We got a Graveyard, we got a Jirachi, and a Raging Bolt. Raging Bolt. Man, I was really hoping to pull the Lapras. That was kind of one of my chase cards, was the Lapras. That was my main one. There's another code for you guys. Get rid of that energy. Let's go. But I'll be dropping that short maybe tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to be dropping a lot of shorts over the next week with probably at least 1 or 2 videos. I do have a video that I'm going to film. It's in regard to Alpha Investments, Rudy. So I did my homework on it already. I just need to film the video, and I'm hoping to get that out this week. And again, I'm gonna drop a bunch of shorts. I'm gonna start turning a lot of the world stuff that I shot. We're gonna be getting that out, mainly because 2 things. I did get my new hard drive came in, so I got my 16 terabyte back, so I'll be able to edit again. And for those that don't understand, shout out to Mav the Mad Collector. Lucario's in the house, baby. The Lapras is so sick. I know, right? Welcome, TikTok. Welcome. Shout out to Lucario there. All the Lucario fans. When you're editing, you not only have to have space for the footage that you shoot, you have to have space for the editing software every time it renders a file out. That creates data, and that data gets saved on your computer, and it's referenced until you're done with your video. So even though I had enough space to download my Pokemon footage from Worlds on the computer, I had a very, 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 very difficult time editing that video, simply because I just didn't have enough footage, hey, we got the deluxe bomb ace card. I did not have enough data on my computer for all the rendering that was needing to go on. And so it made for editing very slow and very hard. That's why it took a long time. So with that, with that said, he just now saw Lucario. Welcome, Mtrez. TikTok, welcome. But yeah, it really makes for a very, very, very difficult way to edit. But now that I've got my new 16 terabyte hard drive, I'll be able to edit real quick again. Editing will be fast because rendering will happen very fast. There's no stopping it, and I'll be able to get videos out, within a timely manner, because right now it is difficult. Look at that Lapras, man. Look at that Lapras. Oh, let me tell you again, I'm gonna do a stream. I'm gonna do a video or a stream that's gonna talk a little bit more in depth about Hawaii in terms of what my haul and my autograph session experience and things like that. Excuse me. I will say this. So there were 4 people to get autographs from. And 2 of them are the biggest names in the world of Pokemon. If you don't know Musada, or you don't know Ichihara, the president, then you don't know. Oh, we got another sparkling crystal. You don't know Pokemon. You're talking the 2 architects of Pokemon through its time, through history. So you had them there, and everybody wanted their autos. And then you had 2 artists. Now, the artists were not the biggest names. People really didn't know too much who the artists were. Everyone was a little iffy on, who are they? Now, all you had to do was pull their name up, and you'd find out who they were and what artworks they did. So the way you got an autograph was by you had to roll dice, or a die. 1 die is what you had to do. And you had to roll a 6 to get a wristband to whatever the artist they were giving out at that moment. And my first roll, I didn't win. In fact, nobody was winning. It was really, really, really hard to roll a 6. So they were struggling. In fact, they even changed it afterwards. Yo, Disco Panda, what's up, man? Hope you're doing better. Hope you're feeling okay. Man, hope you're feeling okay, for sure. But yeah, they eventually had to change the rules to whoever rolled a 2 and a 6, because nobody was winning. It was crazy. But my first turn, I didn't get anything. My second turn, if you were watching me live on Instagram, I did it live while streaming. I hit the 6. And then I went through a third time to get another autograph, and I rolled another 6 and won again. And then I got my second wristband, and then it was time to try to win that Ichihara autograph. But I didn't win it. I got round the first time, I didn't win, and then by the time we got around the second time, I was with Leonhardt and we got shut out. They ended it. Time was done. So, ice in the ankle now, man. Going to see someone Wednesday for surgery. Crazy experience. Man, that sucks so bad, bro. I feel for you, my friend. I feel for you. Hey, I mean, I had surgery last Friday after I got back from Hawaii. So, believe me, it sucks, man. I know how you feel. I know you're in a lot of pain. I hope the best for you, my friend. That really sucks, though. Hey, there's Comfy. Speaking of Hawaii, Comfy's in the house. But yeah, so I did get 2 autographs. I won. In fact, I was the first double winner, by the way. Ooh, we got another Blastoise. I was the first double winner they had. They did get another couple people got doubles, but I was the first one. I was the first one to win twice in a row. So that was pretty cool. I got to experience that. Now, the artist I got, I wasn't sure about. And when I looked them up, I was like, oh yeah, I'll be happy. I'll be very happy. When I looked up who the other artist was, though, it's the artist who did the Obsidian Flames Charizards. And you got the shiny Charizard from Obsidian Flame poster that she signed. Oh, that would have been the creme de la creme, man. Man, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm recovering still. A little painful. I'm still hurting, but I'm recovering good. I already had the surgery planned, so I knew when I got back from Hawaii it was happening. But definitely be careful, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, my current health issues all came from a sprained ankle, a severe sprained ankle. So just be very careful about it, and make sure you're moving around. Don't get any blood clots in your leg, because that's what happened to me. Pretty crazy situation. Lapras. Yo, we got the Zorora. Let's go. SCR. Such an epic card. I love that artwork. So we got a nice little banger here. And then Caracosta. So we did get a really nice one. Good. Yeah, I can't put pressure on it. And yeah, I know I can't stay sitting. Yep. Do not want to get blood clots, bro. Definitely don't want to do that. You got to keep it rolling. All right. We're down to the final 2 packs. Final 2 packs. I pulled that one and it is sick. I love the Zorora. That is definitely a top card, man. Great card. Whoops. All right, flip that around. Again, anybody using the code cards, you can't use them until next week, I believe. All right, Blair, Asmorel, we got Raging Bull, the Joltik, and the Clink Clank. We're down to 1 pack remaining, but I can't take it out of a splint, just loosen the ice and back in. Yeah. No, you just want to keep your leg kind of moving. You want to work on your calf muscle. I would say kind of massage your calf muscle to keep blood flow moving. You want to do that. All right, guys, this is our last pack magic. Last pack magic. Let's see if we can pull ourselves a banger, and then we're going to call it a night. Again, I'm going to be working on a short here. I want to finish editing that, and then the plan for the week is to get some stuff done. By the way, next weekend, I may be doing a special live stream with an old friend. An old friend, that's all I'm going to say. And it will probably not be Pokemon. It'll probably be something else. Oh, we got nothing in that last pack. But I think that's going to happen. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it will. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's stream, everybody. I am dead tired. This definitely took a while. I want to say thank you to everybody on TikTok. Welcome, Eduardo Lopez, Aztec, Disco Panda, Mav, the Mad Collector, my guy. Hello, Brooklyn, Brandon Pelletier. All of you guys, man, thank you for popping in and hanging out with me tonight. Again, what a crazy couple weeks it's been for me. You know, this is the jersey. If you guys haven't seen the jersey, I love it. Jersey is freaking crazy. Scuba Chew. Again, I'll be honest with you. I've been fighting myself whether to do a Worlds haul or not, just because of all the backlash that a lot of creators have been taking from doing their haul videos. It's not been warmly welcomed, and I don't want to like show off to people like, look what I got, you didn't get it type of thing. I don't want that to be the premise of things. So, but I do want to show like what I picked up. I know people may not believe that I didn't get a whole bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, I did not. Money was a big factor. And if again, you've been following us here on the channel, you'll know that we don't own credit cards. I don't do debt. I don't do credit. I'm not a debt. I stay away from all that. It's all cash. So if I can't pay for it in cash, I can't have it. That's how I do things. That's how you keep in line and you don't get crazy. Thanks, Mav. I appreciate that, my friend. It was definitely, like I said, if I had money, I definitely want a little bit more ham on the creator hour that we had at the PC. It just was really tough, man. It was really tough. So, but I did get what I wanted at the end of the day. I know there was some, listen guys, there was stuff on me too with the cashless system. Oh yeah. So I was hit up by a lot of people. A lot of people hit me up. I want to talk about this real quick, and then I'm going to end the stream, guys. I was hit up by a lot of people. Okay? I mean, people I'm not even really that close with. I'm not really that friends with. And a lot of people were asking me to get them stuff. And I mean, you know, I'm a people pleaser. You guys, I think you guys have been with me for a long time know that. I like to make people happy. I like to do what I can. And I just had a lot of people message me, and I did tell a small group of people that I was going to do everything I could to get them stuff, and I was not able to do that. Disco Panda knows the situation. It was not that easy. And, you know, I also told people I didn't have money to do that. I'm sorry. I'm not a bank. I don't have stuff to buy you and pay me back. I'm not that. That's just not where I'm at. I'm a family man. My family comes first. The money goes to our kids first. We got to make sure we're eating and they can do all their stuff. You know, I told people if they really wanted stuff, they'd have to send me the money first, and I'd do my best to get it for them, but there was no guarantees. I would send you your money back. You know, there was a couple of people who did that, and there were some who didn't. But I know that I didn't like one person who I'm friends with. I didn't like how he kind of portrayed something that really bothered me. I haven't actually told him that. If he's in here listening or he watches this later, I hope he gets it. But, you know, if you couldn't make it, don't be upset at people who were there. I did try to do things for people. Again, it was really difficult, guys. It was really difficult. And ultimately, my channel comes first. I'm going to be honest with you. The channel comes first. I want to be able, I don't have that many subs, but I want to be able to make everyone happy. If I could, I would buy every single subscriber something. I really would. But I want to be able to have giveaways on my channel to help, you know, somebody out. And the only right way to do that would be to do it as a giveaway and enter those people. I have people who've been paying memberships, who've been sending me money for months, okay? And, you know, they go ahead of those people who are asking me to get stuff. So, you know, it was pretty wild, the amount of people who asked me to get them stuff. I mean, I literally had a lot. This is not a joke. I had a lot of people. So I think moving forward, I'm not going to promise anybody anything anymore. It's the only way to do it. Again, I did tell like a small handful of people I was going to do everything I could to get them something. And I don't think they understood the situation we were in. Okay? There was limits on everything. You know, if I got 3 of something, let's just say, hypothetically, let's say I got 3 backpacks. You can only get 1 backpack. But let's say I got 3. Well, I got 2 kids. So I want my backpack and I'm going to get 2 for my kids. Actually, I have 3 kids. Okay? So let's say I got 3 backpacks for 3 kids, right? And someone goes, one of the biggest things people wanted were backpacks. That was one of the biggest things I was asked for, was to get a backpack. And you can only get 1. So it's like, they expect you to get them a backpack. I'm like, I'm sorry, but you know, you're at the, you know, there's a list. I mean, even if there's a list, there's a long wait behind that list. Plushies was another one. People wanted me to get the plushies. You were only allowed 1 plushie, or you could get 1 of each plushie. But like the Pikachu plushie, you could only get 1. That was from day 1. You could only buy 1. You know, it kind of irked me that I had a few people who were kind of upset with me that I did not get them stuff. One person made a post and was like, I asked 3 people to get me something, but only 1 came through for me. That's kind of crappy to say. You know, you shouldn't say that. You should be like, hey, thank you to this one person who was able to get me something, and that's it. I felt like I was kind of called out, and I didn't like that. And like I said, it's a difficult situation because I want to get everybody everything. And I think anybody who knows me and knows my past knows I try hard to get people stuff. So the last thing I want to see is someone say something negative about it, or kind of call me out in a way that like that. It kind of definitely irked me. If there's one thing you don't want to do is irk me, because I'll never do anything for you again. I'll go to the moon for you, but if I can't do something, I can't do it. It's just the way it is. Disco says, yeah, they messed me up with the cashless system. Bought my backpack on the secondary. It was worth it. Dude, I love my backpack. Love my backpack. Love my backpack. I did get 2 backpacks because remember, I did have another reservation and I was lucky to get a backpack. So my son got a backpack and I got one. I had a 10-15 time slot and no backpacks, no playmats, nothing. Oh yeah, you were on day 3. Mine was at 11 o'clock on day 2. So that was why I got a backpack, because I got it on day 2. I was waiting for eBay money, because remember, I sold like $2,000 worth of my own personal collection. I sold my only base Charizard slab PSA 8. The only one, I only have one. And I'm not just saying one because it's a PSA. I only have one base Charizard, period. And I sold it to pay for this trip. I had 1 Hidden Fates shiny Charizard. I sold it. I sold a bunch of cards. I made sacrifices to pay for myself and things that I wanted to get. And the problem was, when was the money going to drop? Well, when I had Creator Hour to go into the PC, I didn't have my money dropped yet. So I was really scared to spend money because I'm like, well, what if my eBay money doesn't come in while I'm here? How am I going to eat? How am I going to get drink? How am I going to get food? Like, I was worried. So I couldn't drop a whole lot of money. I was very scared. Luckily, my money dropped the next day. So when I went in for my 11 o'clock PC slot, I was able to get just a couple extra things that I was not able to get on creator hour. So that was very, very fortunate. No hats, lanyards, shirts, all gone. People have no clue how difficult it really was. Yeah, it was crazy, man. I did get one of each of the lanyard. I got some deck boxes. I got one of each of the coin and marker set. One of each means there was multiple artworks available of certain things, and I was able to get those artworks basically. Like I said, I'm gonna show a haul. I did get 2 jerseys. I got same size, and I got them for me because I go through clothes fast, and I wanted to keep one. This jersey here, this is gonna be framed. I already have a plan what I'm doing. I'm framing this jersey with my credentials and some other stuff that I got for being my first ever content creator as a official Pokemon creator. I'm going to be framing it, and it's something really special to me. So I'm going to use the other jersey as the one I'm going to wear and have. Or I'm going to do it vice versa. I don't know yet, because this one got kind of worn. So we'll see what happens. Worlds next year is in Anaheim, right? Yes, it is, Aztec. Yes, it is. It'll be in Anaheim, Cali next year. I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping I will be invited again. I was completely surprised I got invited to this one. I'm hoping I'll be invited again next year. That's the hope. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't necessarily mean I am. They may say we're only inviting partners back again, and anybody who was a notable creator last year, we're gonna pick different people. I don't know. I have no idea how they're gonna handle it, but my goal is to return and cover Worlds next year. And of course, I also want to try and cover this year's regionals and Nyack as well. So that's my goal for this year. Yeah, that's your neck of the woods. Tech. I remember you a conversation a while ago with you that I thought you lived out that way. Yeah, so super excited for it. We'll see what happens. But yeah, ultimately, again, the PC was very difficult, guys. Again, I was able to get a few items. I didn't get anything for anybody, really. Like I said, it was too hard. And I just, you know what? The last thing I want is for someone to post they got something from me, and for other people to go, wait a second, so EpicTube got you something, but he didn't get me something. Again, if I can't get all the people I wanted to get something, then I don't know what to say, guys. It was really difficult, man. It was not an easy situation. Granted, if I had a credit card and I had all the money that I thought I was going to have by the time I got there Wednesday, then yes, I would have gotten a lot more stuff for people, and I would have gotten a lot more stuff for giveaways. The simplest thing to use for a giveaway were the deck boxes, because they were like the cheapest item. And pins. You gotta remember, this stuff was expensive. It was not cheap. Pins were like 10 to 12 bucks a pop. Deck boxes were 13 a pop. The single deck boxes were $7. The lanyards were $25 and $35. Backpacks were $50. Actually, backpacks were $45, I think. $45. But yeah, I mean, it was costly. Plushies were $20, $25, $24, $25. Shirts and hats. So this is my favorite hat. I wish I bought 2 because I'm already this one's getting already torn up. I'm a hat guy. So I wear hats like there's no tomorrow. I like to buy 2 of hats usually because I'm gonna wear through this one, and I usually like to have another one to keep nice. Cause this will be like a daily driver hat, but I love this hat, man. Absolutely love that hat. The Oricario and Pikachu. Stick says I'm a hat guy too. Yeah, man, I love hats. I did buy. I do have 2 other hats, I believe. One is a Pokemon Center hat that you can get from the Pokemon Center anytime you want. It's just it was right there, and I grabbed it. I wasn't thinking, I guess, I don't know, but I got it. And then I have another. Hopefully I have another exclusive hat. So I will say this. So my bag, I left it at somebody's hotel, and I think the bag fell and some stuff dropped out. So I think it's being shipped to me. So I should have, I'm waiting for those items to come. That's why I don't want to do a full reveal yet of what I got. I will say this. I'm going to tell you, only because you're in here now, Aztec. I don't think there's anybody else listening. What's up, Amber? Welcome, TikTok. So I did buy the skateboard and the ukulele. I did buy them. Okay. I did sell them. I did not make a penny. I sold them to a friend who was really upset that they didn't get it. They were not the highest thing on my list. I wanted the jersey and I wanted the backpack. Those were the 2 biggest items I wanted from Worlds. I felt really bad for my friend, and so I went ahead and sold him those items. Now that I say that, that was on Wednesday. That was on Wednesday. So, the skateboard grew on me big time while I was there. And I drove myself nuts that I didn't keep the skateboard. So I bought the skateboard on eBay. Yeah. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, there's video of me with the skateboard in the Pokemon Center. There's video of me with a picture of it. So everybody knows I did buy one, but I did give it to a friend, and I said no extra money. I literally gave it to him for what the price of the board was, which I think it was what, $349 plus tax. It was like $380 for the skateboard. And then the ukulele was $60, and then like what, another $10 or something. And then I really regretted doing it. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because I'm happy. I was happy to make that I can help them and make them happy. But I didn't think it was gonna hit me. The ukulele doesn't hit me. That was fine. But the skateboard hit me hard. It happens. I've done that too. Yeah. It just grew on me, man. It grew on me, and then I was really upset. And let me tell you, while I was in line to take the flight home from Hawaii, there was somebody in line who had a skateboard, and we were talking, and they were like, well, if you want to buy this from me, I'll sell it to you right now. But they wanted $1,000 for it, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm like, I am not paying $1,000 for a skateboard. So I won one on eBay, and it's shipping here right now. And what sucks is by the time eBay hit me with the tax and the shipping fees, I mean, it's expensive. And the only reason, so I basically paid $900 for it. The only reason why I'm doing this is because somebody did buy my Charizard, my base set Charizard, my PSA 8, Charizard, and somebody bought my XY Evolutions, the Blastoise, and the Charizard ETBs, and that money came in all at one shot. So I was like, well, you know what? I can do one of two things. I can either buy the Charizard back right now and probably buy the ETBs back, or I could go ahead and get the skateboard. And my thought process is, there's tons of base set Charizards out there. Tons of them. I mean, there's no, I have no worries of getting one. There's a lot of the ETBs out there. There's no time frame for having to not get one, right? There's only 750 plus an additional 15 secret rare ones, which were just numbered zeros, all they were, right? Skateboards. And I was there. I experienced it. I was there with Bear Walker. I met Bear and everything. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to take the money and get the skateboard. Again, probably the biggest, dumbest decision I've ever made. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Hey, what's up, Escaped Alien? I'm about to end the stream, actually, Alien. About to end the stream. Welcome, Carlos Palmedes. Welcome, TikTok, guys. Yeah, bad decision making on my part, but at the end of the day, I really want the skateboard now. As long as you had a good time, man, that's all that matters. I know, but I'm such I can't believe I did that. My wife was like, and then let me tell you, oh no, I missed it. Yeah, I'm wrapping up now. I've been live for a while, dude. Let me tell you, Aztec, oh, I want the Yokohama board and I want the London board. Well, I just won the London board, which, by the way, let me tell you, Aztec, if you don't know right now, the London board is super cheap. It's around $300 to $400 US. Remember, that's the very first ever Pokemon Bear Walker skateboard. So I was like, dude, I gotta get it for $400. You gotta remember, it cost them, I think it was $250 in London. Now, it doesn't come with wheels. It doesn't come with trucks. It's just the board, but it's still exclusive. It's still all that, right? I was like, this is really cheap. And there's a whole bunch of them on eBay. So I got mine from England, from a shop in England. And it converted like $395 with shipping. So I won that. I paid for it. I won it yesterday or today. I won it today or yesterday. So now I got to work on getting the Yokohama board. However, the Yokohama board, I don't know. Yokohama board is really, I mean, it's expensive. The Yokohama board is $1,000 plus easily. So we'll have to see if I can get that Yokohama board. But I would highly recommend, Aztec, going after the London board right now while it's pretty inexpensive. I mean, it's still expensive, don't get me wrong, $400, right? $300, $400. But when you think about where the Honolulu board is right now and where the Yokohama board is, dude, I mean, I can't believe how cheap the London board is. So, in fact, let me, hey, what's up, TikTok? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to show you. This, no. Nope. Purchases. Here it is. All right, let me show you. Yeah, it's already shipped. Here, they already shipped it too. I'm pretty happy I got it from a shop. That was like a big deal, was to buy it from an actual shop. That way, but, oh, I turned the camera off. Hold on. Let me get it started again. But yeah, Aztec, this is the London board. right here. And it's still sealed. That was the London board, 2022. And again, fairly inexpensive when you consider where the other two boards are at right now. So yeah, I was like, I'm gonna hop on it. What'd you open tonight? Says Escaped Alien. I had the brand new Stellar Crown set. We opened up a booster box and a full case of the Build and Battles. I was my local LGS was able to hook me up and get it for me. Brandon says, why don't you have the person help you pay for your board since you lost out a bit? Oh no, I'm not gonna ask someone to help pay for my board. Yeah, I gave that to them as a gift, you know. I'm not gonna turn around and go, well, you know what? That board is worth $1,000 now. Maybe you could give me a couple $100, you know. I'm not, yeah, that's, what's that called? Re-gifting? Something? I can't think of what that's called. But I can't do that, man. That's my own fault. You know, again, I did get the board originally for me and the ukulele for me. I did get it. But when we were sitting there at the trainer town and he was telling me how upset he was when he got there, he was apparently the third person in line to get a board when they ran out. They didn't run out. They put a limit on how many boards they did a day, Brandon. So I believe the limit was 150 or 175 a day. But he was literally standing in line, he said. He was the third person from getting one when they said, we're out, we're done. And so he was super upset. Like, and then I know he didn't have another reservation until later in the weekend, and it was in the evening. So I knew he wasn't going to get a board. And it's a good friend of mine. He's not like just somebody I don't know. It's actually a friend of mine, like a close friend of mine. And I just felt really bad, man. At that point, the board wasn't like a big necessity item for me. It was just something I wanted to have since I was there. But I was really happy I got the jersey and the backpack. So, yeah. I'm too old to skateboard, says Brandon. You're too old. What about me, man? You know, like I said, you know, Brandon, I'm a collector at heart, but I'm not an idiot either. I put everything away because I do expect things to gain value over time. So if I have something for 5 years, 10 years, and it gains value, and I have to sell it or I want to sell it, then I know at least I make money on it. Then that's perfectly fine for me. I was able to enjoy it for all that time. The skateboard, same thing. Just like with MetaZoo, Brandon, you can't see it, but right here, right here, I still have my MetaZoo skateboards. They're behind the Pokemon stuff. They're on the wall. They're still there. I actually saw Bear Walker put up the Wendigo again this week. I really want the Wendigo, but it's $200, and I'm not paying $200 for... I mean, granted, you're getting a great board, you're getting a custom-made board, you're getting a Bear Walker made one and all that, but you're getting a defunct company that screwed people. I don't want to pay $200 for it. If he'd put it up for $100, you're dang right, I would buy that Wendigo board right now. If Bear said, I'll sell it to you for $100, I'm buying that board. I want the Wendigo Bear Walker board, but I'm not going to pay $200 for it. Sorry. That ship sailed. That ship sailed. So, yeah. But I said I wasn't going to do the skateboard thing anymore. So I only sold about 2% of my MetaZoo. It's all tucked away in a closet. I have a bunch of the Revive boards, but no Bear Walkers. Yeah, bro, I'm just like you, I'm just like you, Brandon, but not even 2%. I've not given out an ounce of my stuff except for one thing. Halloween mask I gave to Emilio, who worked for MetaZoo, and I didn't realize that MetaZoo was screwing the employees over with stuff. So that's the only, I still own every piece of MetaZoo, and I will continue to own it. In fact, I was on eBay looking for the pink Hello Kitty boxes. Today I was looking for them Hello Kitty boxes, the pink ones. I don't have it. I want to have one for my collection, you know? I want one for my collection, man. I got to get one. So, I don't know. Got to get one. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But now I want now that I have 2 of the Bear Walkers, I want that Yokohama board. I really want it. I just can't pay the kind of money that the Yokohama board is right now. I can't do it. And I'm not selling any Pokemon stuff at this point going forward. I'm keeping my collection again. So I gotta, in fact, now I need to figure out how I'm gonna get some of my collection back. I definitely want to get my Charizard back. I want my Hidden Fates and my base Charizard. I'd like to get those back in some way. I may just get them back raw. I don't know yet. I would like to get my ETB. If I could get those back, that would be nice. I'm not gonna rush it though. When new ownership comes, I expect you back. I still have my collection Hello Kitty boxes, man. Those are going up. Yeah. No, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Alien, Brandon, and anybody who might be listening. I'm rethinking my strategy going forward as a content creator. I have backed the World of Nom Nom. I back Chronicles of Arcane. I back Soul Masters TCG. And I know there's another company that I think a friend of mine is going to want me to back as well. But I don't think I'm going to continue down that path going forward. I think after this past event, Pokemon is where I'm going to be able to possibly succeed at and be respected in. I don't want to say too much right now. I'm just not too sure where the roads are leading when it comes to the other TCGs right now. I love what they're doing and I love opening them up. But from a cost perspective, it's really tough to stick to some of them. And also, I will say, what I thought was going to happen with one of the companies is kind of not happening how I thought it was going to. I'm kind of rethinking things with that, so I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. You know, I don't have money to throw away at stuff. MetaZoo hurt really bad. Like you guys all know, it hurt you. It took a lot from us. Financially, emotionally, and I think the risk for reward is too high. Whereas in Pokemon, you know, going the MetaZoo route, Alien, really hurt me with Pokemon. I'm having a very difficult time gaining an audience back. I'm having a difficult time growing in Pokemon. Even with this, you know, even with being invited as a content creator for Pokemon, I saw a small little bump and it's already gone. It's been weird. I'm gonna talk to you. Oh, okay, yeah, we could talk Alien for sure. But I'm definitely I mean, I want to do this and I want to get paid doing it. And I don't want you guys to pay me. I want YouTube to pay me. I want the social medias to pay me. I want the companies that I'm making stuff to pay me. I want to earn my way in that form and fashion where I can continue to help the foster the community and grow the community that I want to have and reward that community with fun things, you know, and that's always been my plan. You guys know that. I've told you this a million times. It ain't nothing new. Man, going forward, you need to sell pack rips, exclusive products, or something to benefit the hobby, man. Nom Nom doesn't seem to have the steam to recruit. Yeah. No, I know, Brandon. I think you and I talked once before about this. I know, you're right. I said I'm trying to figure things out moving forward. I really am. I've got some things in the works. I'm just trying to figure out if that is exactly what I can and want to do. But you hit the nail on the head, man. You hit the nail on the head. Yep. I know. Believe me. So we'll see where it goes. We'll see how things happen. But I'm gonna let you guys go. It is almost 2 in the morning here on the East Coast, and I am now officially tired. Kids go back to school tomorrow. I gotta wake up and take them to school. And I have a lot of stuff to do this week. Again, I'm trying to edit some stuff. So that's gonna do it for tonight's video, guys. Again, just to shoot the crap type of thing. We ripped some Stellar Crown. We had a good time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to smash like on the video to help perform. You know, performance means a lot in the YouTube world, man. Them likes help. So definitely help with that. And if you have not, I'd ask you guys to please share my Pokemon Worlds video. It's not doing as good as I kind of hoped it would. I'm kind of getting a little down on it. Yeah, if you guys could share that video and help get it out there a bit, it'd be great. If you don't have to, don't worry. But that's gonna do it for tonight. Appreciate you guys. Peace out. Thanks for hanging with me. Aztec, Escaped Alien, Brandon. Thanks, you guys. Have a good one, my friends. See ya. Oh, what was that? Have a good night, Harley. Yeah. You have a good night, man. Yep. Sleep well, Aztec. Yeah, next. Need to pick your brain for Texas Ted too. Yeah, definitely Alien. Yeah. Later, man. See ya.